My name is Callum. My mother works for SPUC in Arch, and I'm here at the SPUC Conference. This is my second conference. I was at the youth conference this year and it was absolutely phenomenal. So we're back again trying to get more involved in the pro-life movement. Okay, what attracts me? You know, as Jonathan was saying, it's just the sheer impact it has in today's culture. You know, millions and millions of deaths unrecognised, and just the lack of respect for life. You know, for me, it was just that realisation of how real it is. You know, how real these murders are, how many kids are killed, and the fact that they're just a statistic, they're just a clump of cells. You know, it's just heartbreaking for me. So that's kind of the main driver of why I care so much. Is just, you know, and again, not even the baby, the effect it has on the mothers, the families. Nobody realises it's you know, you're losing a child, there's a death in the family. It's treated as just this medical healthcare procedure. And it's just heartbreaking really to see the effects unfold on so many women's lives. So SPUC, it's just phenomenal, you know, fighting the good fight and just doing some rewarding work and seeing the difference you make, even if it's having one difficult conversation with somebody, I don't know, in your work, in your life. SPUC equips you with, you know, the materials and the knowledge to go and have those chats. And once you have even one hard conversation, just seeing someone's brain think about it is so rewarding, and I can't put it into words how that makes you feel. But even out with that, the community and the friends you meet through SPUC are priceless. You know, having that community surrounding you of like-minded people who all have such a high regard for life and high care, it's just phenomenal. So even if it's attending a conference, I attended something called Project Truth this year. It's all these, you know, pro-life events are just so good, to meet lots of lovely people, make friendships for life, and spread a meaningful message that, you know, equips you to have rewarding conversations with the public. It's amazing, and I couldn't recommend it more. Oh, I think it's very easy to feel as if the battle has been lost based on today's culture. You know, we've just heard about the sexual revolution, so, you know, in today's culture, it's all about pleasure, and the regard for anything else and the consequences in life is so low. It's so easy to fall into that regard of thinking the battle is lost. But once you get out into the public or into your workplace and you have those conversations, you do realise that some people don't even think about it. They're just programmed to believe that abortion is, you know, it's just healthcare, it's a procedure. There's no negatives with it. And once people start having that thoughtful, you know, discussion and think about it, you can see the clock turning, and then they realise, I've never really thought about this. So once they go away and they research it and they realise the validity of the life, I think you can definitely see the battle is far from lost. And once we spread that message and we reach as many people as we can, I really do believe that we can, you know, we can hopefully win the battle one day, and abortion can become unthinkable once the truth really is out there, and the realness of those babies' lives are just recognised. I think it's definitely possible. The message to a young person want to become, just take that first step out in faith and get involved, whether it's attending a conference, whether it's attending something in your church, or just speaking to like-minded individuals. Try and find community, because I know firsthand how hard it is to try and do that on your own. It's almost impossible. You need to be surrounded by people who support you, people who are going to help your community to get involved with. So I think that initial step, like I said, attending a conference, SPUC do their youth conference in February, or their main conference like just now in September, signing up to the mailing list, trying to just get involved in something, and meeting like-minded people is definitely, you know, the best first step you can make, and that's what I'd recommend.